Hello there, bridge players. Welcome once more to the video of the bidders contest on BBO. And of course, we have today Mark Smith. Hello, Mark. Nice to see
Good
you
morning,
again.
Emily. Yep, and you? Another month, another set of hands.
Another set of hands, and as usual, we start with a discussion of a hand from the previous month. This time, we're gonna look at hand number 4, where the competitors, as you call them, had quite a different view from the players, right? The panel, sorry.
Yeah.
And I thought also that this was an interesting problem, because I usually tell people not to be worried about stoppers in general, but this is a situation where we should be a little concerned about one suit, right?
Yes, indeed.
And
I mean, partner has shown 4 spades and at least 5 diamonds, and we've got 3 small clubs. So
yeah, so the panel preferred to be the 3 hearts or 4 diamonds.
yeah, I mean, there were 3 possible bids, really: 3 hearts, 4 diamonds, and perhaps 3 spades.
Yeah,
The one bid you couldn't make was 3 no trump.
Exactly. Those were the bits that the panel shows, as you say: 3 hearts, 4 diamonds, and 3 spades in that order.
Yeah.
And 3 no trump was not chosen by anyone, of course, but that was the majority of the competitors. They almost a third of the competitors chose to bid 3 no trump.
Yeah, the competitors were basically split into 2 groups, some of which wanted to bid 3 spades, which is also dangerous, but the rest bidding 3 no trump.
Of course, because when we bid 2 hearts, we might hold 4 spades, and when we bid 3 spades over 3 diamonds, it looks like we have 4 spades. Of course, we have a lot of good cards in spades, so playing with a 4-3 fit does not seem to be a problem. Although
Well, the problem with it is that partner's the one that's going to, the 4 card suit is going to be the one that's forced straight away.
Exactly, he's gonna be the one to rough clubs, which is probably gonna be the lead. And that's a problem with 3 spades. And the problem with 3 no trump, as you mentioned, is that we don't hold a stopper in clubs. But usually it's not always so clear, probably for some players, that there is a problem in a suit. In this case, it is very clear.
Yeah, the auction has made it clear that even if they weren't going to leave the club, they are now.
Yeah. So I think this is one of the cases where we have to be concerned about holding the stopper. I see some people, for example, that don't like to open 1 no trump when they are missing a stopper in a suit, and they have a worthless doubleton, for example. And some people who don't like to open no trump because they have 2 suits which are not taken care of. For example, in this case, we don't even hold a diamond stopper when we start the bidding, but we have to start with 1 no trump.
Balanced hands have to open or rebid no trumps. If you're within the range, you bid 1 no trump.
And well, let's have a look at the problems for this month, which I think are a little harder than the previous one.
There were a couple of very difficult ones, I think.
Yeah.
Starting with the first one.
Yeah, the first one, where we have received the bidding at the 3 level. We hold 1,700 card points, but we don't have good hearts, only the ace, and we have a missile stopper in diamonds, queen third, which might not be enough to try three no trump. I suppose the options here would be to double, to be
there's five reasonable options. Well, there's five options.
five. Okay, let me see. We could be double. We could double. We could be three spades, four clubs, three no trump, and
Pass.
and pass. Well, holding some people don't like to pass when they hold 1,300 card points. So imagine with 17, it's a little hard,
Yeah,
right?
but, well, true, but that's certainly an option because you have no good bid. Systemically, four clubs shows clubs, five clubs and spades.
Okay, so we shouldn't be that unless we wanted to show five spades.
Well, but you could argue that three spades shows five spades as well. So
yeah.
So perhaps four clubs is better than three spades because at least it shows both suits. I don't like double at all. But you know, partner's going to bid hearts.
Yeah, pretty much.
And actually, when it came up at the table, the person did double, and it went past four hearts double back to them.
Oh, that's just one case, of course. But
yeah,
it's interesting. As you say, double will surely get a heartbeat from partner.
The other problem is that when partner's 4-5 in the majors, you double, he's going to bid hearts, and you're going to play in a 5-1 fit instead of a 4-4 fit.
Of course.
I think my preferences are three spades, four clubs, and pass.
Okay.
I don't particularly like. I don't like double, and I don't particularly like three no trump either.
And then we have the next, where we our partner.
There aren't many choices on this one.
Really, I only thought of two.
Well, pass, double, and six hearts.
Yeah, there are three. Right, you're right. Because the way I saw it, we have a great feat in hearts, and we have two aces, which is good. But probably partner has a void in diamond, so our diamond ace is not going to be so good, right? And what I don't like about my hand is the lack of controls or good cards, even in spades and clubs. I think it's very easy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very easy to lose two tricks in this. In six hearts.
I mean, you give partner king, queen, jack to six hearts and a singleton diamond. He needs an awfully good hand in the black suits to make 12 tricks.
Yeah. Exactly. So I thought here of passing, doubling, as you say. It's another possibility. But probably I didn't give it too much thought because doubling with a 6-card support, it just feels wrong.
I mean, you only need one trick from partner to beat 6 diamonds. You expect to beat 6 diamonds.
Exactly. So. Yeah.
In real life, partner he bid 6 hearts. Partner had ace queen to 4, king queen jack to 6, singleton queen doubleton. So they cashed the ace king of clubs and waited for their king of spades. And we get the ace of diamonds and the ace of spades against 6 diamonds. A lot of people will bid 6 hearts, but I think if you really think it through, it's not right.
Yeah, exactly. You have too many losers in the black suit, so
yeah,
probably not a good idea. Very well. Then the third hand, we partner beat 2 hearts. He overcalled 2 hearts actually, and they have spades. We have a singleton, and probably they have game values. And we have this 6-4 in the red suits, an ace, a singleton. I think it's it's possible to make at least 10 tricks, I would say. However, they hold spades, so they're gonna beat 4 spades over 4 hearts. So we could beat 5 hearts right away, I think.
That's what happened at the table.
Okay.
Roy Wetlands had the hand, playing with Sabine, and he bid 5 hearts, and that went for 800 with 4 spades going 1 down. Well, you could bid 3 spades, that's one option. Although, again, you don't really tell partner what your hand's based on. I mean, I would bid diamonds, personally.
All right. Like 3 diamonds, for example.
Or 4 diamonds, maybe a fit jump.
Okay. A feet jump, yeah, okay. Yes.
I mean, because you want partner to bid on to 5 hearts, he's got, queen to 4 diamonds, or ace queen X diamonds. But not if he's got a singleton diamond with king to 5 clubs or king to 4 clubs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
sort of thing,
Of course, that's the normal reasoning from partnership beating, I think, was the book.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. 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 Well, I think if you have that structure in your beating of jumping to show another suit with the support, then it's clear to do that. But I don't think a lot of people are going to be thinking about it, and even the competitors, I think they're just gonna be 4 hearts and forget about it. I think 5 hearts is going to be more mm, beat by the panel because
yeah, I mean, 4 hearts. Yeah, I agree. A lot of the competition entrants have bid 4 hearts because there's no point in bidding 4 hearts. You know they're going to bid 4 spades.
Makes no sense. And actually, this is
4 hearts doesn't really help partner.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't particularly help partner.
Yeah, it's true. And this is the kind of hand where people will bid 4 hearts and then over 4 spades they're gonna bid 5 hearts anyway. So that's a very common occurrence in duplicate and club games, I guess. Well, let's see next hand.
Yeah, David Bird sent me this one.
Oh, okay.
He actually gave me the other hand to bid, and I did what the East did here. I do have a number of complaints from the panel about the double of 5 diamonds, but I don't see anything wrong with double.
Well, probably the only wrong thing with the double is the 5 hearts beat by partner. Yeah, I gave some thought to this one.
No, it might have been 5 hearts anyway.
You're
trying to stop. You're trying to stop him. Double's trying to stop him bidding, I think, but
yeah, but he didn't. So I suppose the options here are to pass 5 hearts, to bid 6 clubs, to bid 5 spades, of course.
Yeah, those are the 3 options, I think.
Yeah. Well,
any of the 3 could be right. I agree.
Yeah, it looks like. Well, and then we have problem number 5.
Yeah, well, problem number 5, I can tell you now, is going to be a nightmare to mark because I had the first 7 responses I had in from the panel produced 7 different bids.
Oh my god.
So the options seemed, and I have to say, not including the one that was found at the table.
Whoa.
So the options are 3 hearts, 4 diamonds, 4 hearts if you think that's kickback, Blackwood.
Okay.
3 no trump, 4 no trump, 5 no trump, 6 no trump. Those were the 7 options that came in, the first 7 options that came in from the panel. And at the table, the man bid 3 spades, which confused the issue completely.
Yeah.
So I don't like 3 spades. I think 3 hearts is sensible. 4 diamonds is sensible. 4 no trumps, I think, is sensible. 4 no trumps should be natural, not blackwood. 5 no trump, pick a slam. 6 no trump, 3 no trump. Well, one of those is clearly wrong.
Yeah. I think 3 no trump. I thought, well, 3 no trump, but partner has a free beat at the 3 level. I don't think we can beat 3 no trump, which is probably the same we will beat with 1400 card points. You take away the ace of diamonds and you would be the same, so that makes no sense.
No, I agree. I mean, in fact, at the table, the only winning bid was 4 no trump. Because partner's hand was stiff king, queen X, queen jack 10 to 7, queen jack X. So 5 diamonds had 2 aces and a heart ruff against it. And obviously 6 no trump had 2 aces off it. You know, what's partner supposed to do? He's got a 12 count with a 7 card suit. It's hard not to. He's got a choice between pass and 3 diamonds. He hasn't got any other options. So,
I see.
Even though he hasn't got a particularly good hand, he's got his choice is pass.
Yeah, sure. And if you beat 3 hearts, probably you're gonna get too high.
No, 3 hearts, probably partner with 3 no trump, and now you'll have to. If you bid 4 no trump now, you'll stop in time, and if you don't, you'll get too high. Or the panel will often make the bid which they don't have to commit themselves on this round of the auction.
Of course.
You know, whereas the 3 no trump bidders are committing themselves, the 6 no trump bidders are committing themselves.
Yeah.
The 3 heart bidders can decide what to do on the next round, which of course they don't have to do.
Yeah, that's what we want here. We want to listen a little bit more about partner's hands. Yeah,
I think the 3 hearts is likely to be a popular choice.
Yeah.
Whether it will be the most popular, I don't know. But as I said, I had the first 7 bids for 7 different bids, so it's probably that's going to be one where you got 15 panelists and 4 out of 7 is going to be the most popular choice. So who knows what will be the
yeah. Well, then we have another difficult hand where we have a void in partner's suit, and quite a nice hand in all the other suits. But we're not gonna play. No fit yet, yes. But we could have a fit in diamonds, I suppose. That's the only place where we might play again. So the choices here would be pass for diamonds and 4 no trump.
3 sensible bids here.
Pass for diamonds and 4 no trump.
Pass and 4 diamonds are obvious. 4 clubs, I think, is the other option.
Oh. All right.
A partner could be 5-1-2-5.
1. Okay, and yeah, of course they didn't have any space to be the clubs. All right. I suppose the problem with going to the 4 level is what are you going to do over 4 spades?
Well, we're going to bid 4 no trump, which will be to play.
Oh.
The other adage, though, is that, you know, when you have a misfit, you stop bidding as quickly as possible.
Exactly, yeah.
We just have to decide whether we think we've bid enough or whether we think we're worth one more go.
And then we have hand number 7.
On board 7, we've got quite a lot of options.
Okay.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of options here. And it's sort of complicated by the fact that I'm sure there's more than one version of Levenstol that people play.
Yeah, you mentioned that Levenstol was available, but we would use Levenstol for weekends, right?
Well, yeah, but the point is that therefore 3 diamonds shows some values, 3 hearts shows some values.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So if you decide that you want to invite in one of the red suits, you can bid 3 diamonds or 3 hearts to invite.
Of course. Yeah, I think that would be my choice. Three hearts, and well, that six card suit. You probably want to have a nice trump like that, but the majors are the one that pay the better. So I believe three hearts makes more sense than three diamonds. I hate it
Well,
when
I think
the
the
yeah.
options would be three diamonds. There are lots of three diamonds is one,
Okay.
three hearts is another, four hearts is another,
Yeah.
um, four diamonds perhaps, or you can bid three spades or two no trump and then three spades, depending on how you show four hearts and no spade stop. If you decide you want the fourth to game, and personally, I did three spades on this.
Okay.
I decided I was going to play four hearts or five diamonds, depending on if he's got four hearts, I'll play four hearts. If not, I'll play five diamonds. But that would be my approach. But
Okay. Uh,
there is a point though that right-hand opponent non-vulnerable has not did three spades,
all
which
right.
suggests that partner might have a strong balanced hand, a
Okay.
hand too strong for two no trump. So he might well not have a classic takeout double.
Mm, yeah, that
You
would
know,
make three diamonds or playing in diamonds more
or
interesting.
less attractive. Let's say partner's got, let's say he's got something like a hand too strong for three clubs, ace king X, ace king four spades, too small, stiff ace, ace king to six or something.
Mm,
Three diamonds or three hearts might get you the three no trump on that sort of hand,
yeah.
opposite that sort of hand.
Yeah.
So again, there's quite a lot of options here. The last one I think is the damp squib of the week, not the least interesting hand of the set.
Oh, well, because pass is an option.
Well, pass is obviously an option, and some two or three diamonds. That's about your only choices.
Yeah, of course, of course. The thing here is, if I beat the diamonds again, if I beat again, I think I'm gonna allow them to play in hearts.
That is definitely a problem. Where are the hearts?
Yes,
If partner has hearts, then he doesn't have very much because he hasn't made a negative double.
exactly. So, and definitely he doesn't have spades, so he's not trap passing.
No.
I think I'm gonna try to cash on the 100 downs here, like a couple of downs. They pay 200
Yeah, well, they're vulnerable, so
exactly. So I'm gonna go for that. I think
yeah, I think
I don't see much value in beating diamonds and allowing them to get to a better fit, or um, us playing in a hand in a misfit hand, because that's another possibility.
pass seems to be the option most likely to work.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too here. But of course, some people like to play the hand, and they are gonna be, as you say, two or three diamonds to try to.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe partner's got jack ten to five hearts and the queen of clubs and the queen of diamonds. You make three no trump, but yes, there are hands on which you can make three no trump, but they're pretty exact, and partner probably won't have that hand.
And that was our conversation with Mark Smith about the hands for the November contest. And I hope you can get some points in order to send your best answer and earn that prize that BBO gives you monthly. Remember to subscribe to the channel and see you next time. Bye.